Are you Xuanshan? These are murder mystery game players. We're not open for business yet, folks, but since you're here, have a seat. Your clothes are soaked, you'll catch a cold. There are tissues over there. Wipe yourselves off. Bring out the food, shopkeeper. These props look quite realistic, but we don't accept silver here. Scanning codes or cash are both fine. What is this scanning code you speak of? Chanba. Don't give us away, How can these props look exactly like the real thing? Your Majesty, this street outside is not like the mortal world. When in Rome, do as the Romans do. If the shopkeeper has malicious intent, we shall seize him first coming. Eat first, talk later. I marinated a whole bowl of this beef. I used 27 different spices. I guarantee you've never tasted anything this savory. Just looking at your expressions, I can tell it's explosively good, right? What is this? This is beer. Surely you don't mean you've never heard of this. Beer, good wine, good wine. Delicious. In all my years, I have never eaten anything this delectable. This item should be listed as a tribute fine. I'll pack a portion of the hot pot base for you to take with you later. Shopkeeper, how long has this shop been open? Just 1 week. If business doesn't pick up, I'll have to close down. Why close down? This street is too out of the way. Next to us, it's either shops repairing electric scooters or selling funeral wreaths. Which normal person would come running over here? Shopkeeper, let's drink. Are you folks here as tourists, or are you here for some historical costume event? You could say that. Shopkeeper, let me quiz you. If Zhu Yuanzhang had truly become the emperor back then, do you think my Ming Dynasty could have lasted for 10,000 years? 10,000 years? You haven't fully grasped the script. Oh. How so? This man Zhu Yuanzhang, to put it bluntly, he was just a miserable old man, from a beggar to becoming the founding emperor step by step, unique throughout history. The people closest to him all passed away before him. His eldest son, Zhu Bao. That was the heir he poured half a lifetime of effort into cultivating, and the result. In the 25th year of Hongwu, Zhu Bao went to inspect Song Shi. Not long after he returned, he fell ill and died. After Zhu Bao died, Zhu Yuanzhang named Zhu Biao's son, Zhu Zhongying, as the imperial grandson. But Zhu Zhongying died prematurely at the age of 8. An old man first lost his son, then lost his grandson. Pure nonsense. I am the emperor of the great Ming. How could my son die of illness? How could my empress die of illness? What is the punishment for a demonic person like you? Stand down. Shopkeeper, do you have any basis for what you just said? Yes, a basis. The basis is everything you see right now. That map is marked with the year 2024. The great Ming perished long ago. That was over 600 years ago. May I ask, shopkeeper, what is your name? My name is Song Shi. Would you be willing to join the imperial court? Shopkeeper, may I ask a few questions, please, regarding the things you just mentioned? Have they already happened, or are they yet to happen? To you, they have not yet happened. To me, it is all in the distant past. How could you possibly know these things? I have studied history. Things that happened in your era have all been written into books by later generations, passed down generation after generation. But how could the affairs of my Ming Dynasty, be known by a hot pot restaurant owner 600 years later? Because history has never been a secret. Every single thing you have done, every battle you have fought, every imperial decree you have issued, every single person you have killed, is all written in black and white in history books. Continue. Do you really want to hear it, Crown Prince? Sometimes not knowing is a blessing. I want to hear it, if it is truly as you say, that my days are numbered. Then at the very least, I need to know what else I can do for my father, and for my younger brothers. Fine. Since you want to hear it, I will give you the general overview. What is this? This is a ballpoint pen. It lacks the scent of ink. Emperor Hongwu, you ascended the throne in 1368. You reigned for 31 years and passed away in 1398. Before you passed, you had almost completely wiped out the founding fathers of the dynasty. Hu Weiyang, Li Shanchang, Lan Yu, Fu Yu, Feng Shan. The Hu Weiyang case alone claimed 30,000 lads. The Lan Yu case claimed 15,000. But you specifically, you missed one person, who? The Prince of Yan, Zhu Di. What happened to the fourth son? After you passed away, the imperial grandson, Zhu Yuanzhang, ascended the throne. The feudal lords led by Zhu Di launched a rebellion, historically known as the Jingnan Campaign. In the fourth year of Jianwen, they breached the gates of the capital. The Jianwen emperor's whereabouts became unknown. Zhu Di ascended the throne with the reign title Yongle. Not only that, he executed almost all of the Jianwen emperor's officials. Fang Xiaoru, because he refused to draft the ascension edict, was executed along with 10 generations of his kin, counting his students and friends, a total of 883 people. You mean to say, I killed off all the founding officials to pave the way for my grandson, and the result was that my grandson was overthrown by my own son? Yes. I disposed of everyone who could have possibly laid claim to the throne. The only ones I spared were my own sons. Exactly. And my son rebelled at the worst possible time. Indeed. Shopkeeper, is everything you said true? Is there any proof? What is this? A smartphone. It can record and play back images. Who is that person inside? That person is an actor playing the role of Zhu Di. He does resemble him a little bit, but his presence is far from the mark. Zhu Di was never this soft and scholarly. Indigestion and fever to you, that's a terminal illness. Has this child been running a low-grade fever recently, unable to eat, and feeling lethargic? Changba, Zhongying is really running a fever. When did it start? We've been traveling too hard these past few days. Zhongying said he felt weak all over last night. I just thought he was exhausted. Let me take his temperature first. 39 degrees. He has a high fever and needs to break it immediately. This is ibuprofen fever reducer. In modern times, every household with children keeps some. This is very safe, and it works quickly. Big brother. Don't move. Big brother is treating your illness. In my life, I, Zhu Yuanzhang, have killed Dan burned, and done many ruthless things, but I have never owed anyone a favor. Today, you saved my grandson's life. I, Zhu Yuanzhang, will remember this kindness. Don't be in such a hurry to thank me. The fever hasn't completely gone down yet. It won't be too late to thank me after it breaks. The fever has broken. Father, Zhongying's fever, it's gone. Shopkeeper, is there an inn nearby? It's so late, and the rain is so heavy. You all can just make do at my place for the night. There are a few empty rooms upstairs. That was originally where I lived. The conditions are a bit simple. I hope you don't mind. Upstairs, that's right. I rent this shop. The upstairs is where I live. It's a 3-bedroom apartment. I live in one room. The other 2 are empty and used for storage. They can be cleared out for you to stay. There are 8 of you, so you'll have to squeeze into 2 rooms. You and the empress can take the master bedroom. The crown prince and the imperial grandson can take the guest room. The 5 guards can set up bedding on the living room floor. I'll just sleep on this folding cot in the restaurant. That won't do. This is your home. How can I let you sleep in your own restaurant? It's fine. The folding cot in my shop is quite comfortable to sleep on. You've traveled from so far away, and you aren't familiar with anything here. You can't possibly sleep on the streets. You need a warm place to stay. Big brother, does your home have hot water? I want to wash my feet. Grandma Huan said my feet smell. Hey ha ha ha. Shopkeeper, sorry for the disturbance. Shopkeeper, what are all these things? I'll explain everything to you slowly tomorrow. It's too late today. Let's get you settled first. Let me teach you how to use the water heater first. This water actually gets hot all by itself. It's heated by the water heater using electricity. Gentlemen, please bear with it for tonight. You'll have to make your beds on the floor here. The bathroom is over there. Help yourselves to the hot water. Many thanks, shopkeeper. Shopkeeper, why are you helping us? Are you not afraid that we might be evil spirits? To be honest, I am afraid of you. The swords those 5 guards are carrying look real enough. But just now, that child called me big brother. I cannot stand by and watch someone die after they have called me big brother. I, Zhu Yuanzhang, have noted this debt. Will they still be here when we wake up tomorrow? Is all of this just a dream? It's cold, can you tell me? This is not a dream. Do you wish to go out and see? Go out. You mentioned yesterday that the metal boxes outside are called cars, and those tall buildings on the street are called skyscrapers. I wish to see the situation outside the shop with my own eyes. It is too dangerous, Your Majesty. If the shopkeeper had any malicious intent toward us, he wouldn't have saved Zhang last night. Fine, but there are a few rules. First, you must change your clothes. If you walk out wearing that dragon robe, you won't even make it 300 meters before you are completely surrounded by a crowd. Whose clothes should we wear? Is it really that simple? Those metal boxes can actually move on their own. They run on gasoline or electricity. They don't need oxen or horses to pull them. The fastest ones can travel several hundred miles in a single hour. How tall are those buildings? The tallest ones have over 100 floors, over 300 meters. The city walls of Nanjing are barely 26 feet high. Let's go. I'll take you all for a walk around. Little Song, how is your restaurant doing? You haven't paid last month's rent yet, and the utilities have been delayed for half a month. 2. My property is not a charity. If you can't pay, you should move out as soon as possible. I really didn't have the cash flow last month. Please give me a few more days. I will definitely find a way to make it up within these few days. An extension. I've already given you over a month of extensions. Little Song, it's not like I'm lecturing you. You're a college graduate. Why are you opening a hot pot restaurant? Look at this street. On the left, they fix electric scooters. On the right, they sell reeds. Who is going to come here to eat hot pot? Is your brain damaged? Don't fight. I'll handle it. You little brat. You dare to talk back to me now, huh? You are a bad person. You are not allowed to bully Big Brother. Uncle Wan, please calm down. I will definitely pay the rent within this week. You can rest assured. I, Song Shi, keep my word. Shopkeeper. I owe you more than just a life. Let's go. I'll take you all around for a bit first. What's wrong? Is it not good? These steamed buns are better than the ones made in my imperial kitchen. This is a mobile phone store. You saw a phone last night. This is the place where they sell phones. Does almost everyone have these little boxes? It's not just phones. People today almost always carry several things that, in your era, would be completely unimaginable. Big brother, what is this street lamp? And that, what is that trash can over there? What is this fire hydrant? And what is that shiny thing over there? A traffic light. Is that person a member of the imperial court? That is not a member of the court. That is called a food delivery rider. What would you like to eat? Just place an order on your phone and someone will deliver it to you. The speed is faster than the fastest relay horse. Bright moonlight before my bed. Can all these children read? They all can, from 6 to 15 years old. The country mandates compulsory education. Tuition is completely free. Those from poor families get subsidies, free lunches, and even stationery. Shopkeeper, tell me, did I do something wrong? Why would you say that? Since my ascension, I have established the Imperial Academy and community schools. I have tried my absolute best, wanting every scholar in the world to have access to books. But I went to such great lengths, spent so much silver. In the end, it only resulted in a few more scholars in the world. Just that. But here, everyone can read. Everyone has food to eat. These steamed buns were just taken out of the steamer. Even the woman selling buns on the street corner can make buns that taste better than those from the imperial kitchen. My whole life, I have wanted to help the common people live better lives. But all my life's efforts, from the perspective of 600 years later, it seems like us trying to move a mountain. Is it laughable? Let's go. It's time to go back and have breakfast. Shopkeeper. The shopkeeper didn't answer your question. Oh, he couldn't answer it. Since he himself couldn't answer it either. Big brother, is it ready yet? Almost. Here, be careful. It's hot. Imperial grandfather, imperial grandmother, father, come quickly and eat the meatballs Big Brother cooked. They're super delicious. Hey ha ha ha. Brother, who taught you the things you said to that Uncle Wong just now? No one taught me. No one taught me. He was bullying Big Brother, and I just couldn't stand it. Do you know what it means to not stand it? It just means, it makes me feel uncomfortable inside. Big Brother cooks hot pot for me and treats my illness. He is a good person. That man was fierce to him, so he's a bad person. When a good person is bullied by a bad person, I must help the good person. This child is just like you, by Your Highness, Crown Prince. Let me handle this work. At home, I am the eldest son. I have washed dishes and wiped tables plenty of times. But after entering the palace, I never had the chance to touch such things. The Empress always says it is unseemly for the Crown Prince to do these things. But I feel that one should never forget their roots. Shopkeeper, I would like to ask you something. What kind of person was my fourth younger brother, Zhu Di? He was a truly capable man. He could lead armies and govern a country, and his vision was long-term. During his reign, the territory of the Ming Dynasty expanded to its greatest extent, and the national power reached its peak. The treasure ships of Zheng He's voyages to the western oceans sailed as far as the eastern coast of Africa, but he should not have usurped the throne, right? He should not have. But after he took the throne, he did indeed do a good job. That is also the most contradictory part of it all. Shopkeeper, do you think if I hadn't died, would the Ming Dynasty have been a little better? I don't know. History never has any what-ifs. But I can tell you the truth. The assessment of you in history books is higher than that of Zhu Di. The history books say you were benevolent and kind, diligent and eager to learn, gifted in both literature and martial arts. The entire imperial court was convinced by your leadership. You hold the reputation of being the greatest crown prince in history. Shopkeeper, you've seen my father's temper. In his life, he hates being deceived and betrayed the most. But what he fears most is losing the people closest to him. The things you said yesterday. Every word struck him right in the heart. He looks fine on the outside. But I know he didn't close his eyes all night. Throughout my father's life, too many people around him have left too soon. His parents passed away early. His eldest brother starved to death. His second brother died of illness. His eldest sister-in-law remarried, taking his nephew with her. He was once a monk. Spent half his life hiding in chaos. After finally conquering this vast empire, the people around him still left him one by one. So, shopkeeper, I want to ask you for a favor. In front of my father, do not just tell him who has died, who has rebelled, also tell him who is still alive, who has done the right thing, who has made this country better. What he needs is not just the ending, but also the meaning of these events. Okay, I promise you. Your Majesty, let me tell you about the things you did right in your life. What things did I do right? Let's talk about you yourself first. You are the only one in history who is a true peasant emperor who climbed up from the mud. Liu Bang at least served as a pavilion chief. You truly, genuinely herded cattle, begged for food, and were a monk. You came from a life of hardship. From Zhu Changba, who didn't even have a proper name, to the founding emperor who created the 300-year Ming Dynasty. If you look at all of human history, this is a unique miracle. After you ascended the throne, your first major task was encouraging agriculture. You ordered the army to reclaim land for 3 years, tax-free. You sent officials across the country to survey the land, returning farmland occupied by local tyrants back to the farmers. During the Han era, the national cultivated land area grew from 1.2 million units to 3.8 million units. The population grew from 60 million to 70 million. You also put great effort into reorganization. Determined to have zero tolerance for corrupt officials, you established a censorate, built a strict official assessment system. The intensity of this is unparalleled in the entire history of China. But didn't you say the Ming Dynasty eventually fell? It did fall, but not because of you. The foundation you laid lasted for nearly 300 years. 300 years in the history of all Chinese dynasties is already among the best. You also compiled the records of the Yuan. Using history as a mirror, one can understand the rise and fall. You wanted later generations to take lessons from the fall of the Yuan dynasty. This shows you were not just looking at the present, but also thinking of your descendants. From the aspirations of the Han era to the Great Proclamations, from immigrant land reclamation to the yellow record system, from the records of the Yuan to current events, shopkeeper. You saying all this? You're just trying to comfort me, right? Not comfort. All of this is true. The things you did right in your life far outweigh those you did wrong. What's wrong with Imperial Grandfather? Imperial Grandfather is fine. He's just feeling a bit sad inside. Wants to be alone for a while. Why is he sad inside? Because in Imperial Grandfather's life, this is the first time someone has clearly remembered all the good deeds he has done. It's okay, it's okay. A souvenir. Shopkeeper. Do you think after I go back, will I still be able to see such a world? Wake up. Go wash your face. The porridge will be ready soon. Don't bother, I'll do it. What are you doing? You've been treating illnesses and grilling meat for days. How exhausted you are. Do you think I can't see it? You fell asleep leaning on the checkout counter last night. Zhang Ning wanted to call you to sleep in bed, but I didn't let him. You child, you don't even know how to take care of yourself. Go call them up for breakfast. The weather is good today. After we eat, let's go out for a walk. Shopkeeper. This segment says the emperor was suspicious and bloodthirsty. Narrow-minded and ungrateful. What kind of Tsar scholar wrote this? This is the standard assessment in the history of Ming, written by the people of the Qing dynasty. The very same Qing dynasty that destroyed the Ming. Correct. It took the people of the Qing dynasty over 100 years to write the history of Ming. In some places, it inevitably carries the bias of the victor. If you feel it's unfair, let me show you something. Zhu Yuanzhang is one of the greatest emperors in Chinese history. He is not a saint. He is flawless, but he is a real person. A man who climbed out of the mud, and with his own flesh and blood, held up the backbone of a nation. What does the person who wrote this post do? Just an ordinary netizen. His screen name is History Fan Who Loves Hot Pot. What a coincidence, like you. He loves tripe the most. This person truly understands me. Young lady, this porridge you made is much better than what the imperial chefs make. It's just because you are hungry. Zhang Ning, when we go back, Imperial Grandfather will build you the greatest library and collect all the good books in the world for you to read as you please. But is there hot pot to eat? Hey ha ha ha. Today, I will take you to a good place. Where is it? A museum. If you want to know how much these 600 years have changed, go there and you will understand. A museum is a place for old artifacts, right? Correct? Things from your era have now become historical relics, displayed in glass cases for later generations to visit. Let's go see. It's a Yuan dynasty Tonghu cannon. When you were fighting against Chen Yuliang and Zhang Shicheng, you must have seen something similar. I have. Chen Yuliang's navy had these things, even larger than this one. This thing was considered one of the top weapons back then, but now, it has become an antique, only fit to be displayed here for people to look at. It will never go to the battlefield again. So what is used for warfare now? This iron bird is much faster than my cavalry, isn't it? My heavens, what is this? It's more than just faster. There is simply no comparison. This is mine. It was fired in the Hanwu official kill, produced when you were on the throne. There are fewer than 50 left in the world today, father. Look, this money is exactly like the money we brought. Look at the characters on the back. They are exactly the same as the ones we have in our sleeves. But why is our money and their money exactly the same? Because this money was ordered to be made by your imperial grandfather. A great amount was made back then, and it was used for a very, very long time. When you see this money, you will know that grandfather did a remarkable thing. Run slowly. Don't fall. Ha ha ha. Shopkeeper. I am thinking, if I go back, if I could have spared a few more of those who shouldn't have been killed, would everything be different? Your Majesty, the Emperor, I cannot tell you what you should do, but there is one thing I would like to say. Among the people you killed, some deserved to die, but were there some who didn't? You are the Emperor. You have the power to decide others' lives and deaths. But you also have the responsibility. Before you act, think carefully whether this person truly deserves to die. You killed people before, because you thought the world would be better after they were gone. Now you can ask yourself one question. Would the world be a better place if this person were still alive? Imperial Grandfather, look, golden leaves. Golden leaves. Ha ha ha. Grandma Huang, why are all those children wearing the same clothes? Those are school uniforms. Children who go to school all wear the same clothes. That way, there's no comparing who is dressed better or worse. Ha ha ha. What is that thing they are sliding on? A slide. It's so much fun to slide down from the top. Can I play on it? Please come in. Big brother will take you in to play. Hold on to the handle. Let go and slide down. Don't be afraid. Father is here to catch you. Ah. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Father, I want to play again. Play again. Hey ha 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 ha. Zhang has never laughed like this in the palace. When I go back, I will have someone build one for Zhang in the palace too. An identical one. Do you know what this thing is called? A slide. And what is this newfangled thing? An oven. It uses electricity. No need for charcoal or watching the fire. Just set the time. How much silver does one of these cost? Oh, are you looking to buy one? Yes, I want to buy one to take back. The people in the imperial kitchen can't even make a decent steamed bun. I, Zhu Yuanzhang, haven't admired many people in my life, but I admire you. What are you doing? It's not because of the lamb leg. It's because of what you've done these past few days. You saved Zhang and showed me the world. You've made me realize that not everything I did in my life was a mistake. I will remember these things for the rest of my life. Big brother, I admire you too. Hurry and taste how the lamb leg I grilled turned out. Where did this come from? I had Suda go exchange for it. Last night, I took 2 ingots of silver and went to a place called a pawn shop. The manager there said the silver was real and gave me 10,000 yuan in this. I thought the manager had been cheated. Just look, cut off this plug and connect it directly to that black tube. The shopkeeper said this thing only works when connected to electricity. But where would we get electricity? Then we must find a way to create electricity. I refuse to believe that things that exist 600 years later are things I cannot create myself. I didn't tell them that the principle of the shop's electricity isn't actually complex, but to modify this oven to be usable. Never mind Zhu Yuanzhang alone. Even if the entire Ming Dynasty mobilized its national strength, it might not be possible to build it within a generation. Your Majesty, this thing is truly useless for you to take back. Hey, do you know if the Chongzhen Emperor mentioned in the shopkeeper's books? Did he really hang himself? He did. Where is Beijing? It is in Beijing. During the Ming Dynasty, it was called Beiping. It is where Judy moved the capital. This palace was built by him. Correct. Construction began in the 4th year of Yongle and was completed in 14 years. It took over 1 million laborers. Big brother, here for you. Grandma Huan made this last night. She said Big brother has been too tired these past few days and wanted to give you a gift. I helped too. I added honey into it. Oh. Thank you, Big brother. I love it very much. Since I have some free time today, I'll take you to see Yingshan Prefecture, to see what it has become now. Is my imperial palace still there? The Ming Palace Ruins Park. It is the imperial palace you built back then. Most of the palaces have been destroyed, but the foundations and ruins still remain. There are also some city gates and tombs that are still relatively well preserved. Let's go. I want to see them. You just tapped your phone twice, and this iron box came on its own. It's a rental, 500 yuan per day. Changba, are you a 3-year-old child? Humph. Hey ha ha. Ahead is the Nanjing Yangtze River Bridge. Cars drive on the top of the bridge, trains run below. This is the first bridge on the Yangtze River that we built ourselves. It took 8 years to build. It opened to traffic in 1968. 1968, 570 years after my death. Your Highness, this speed. In my time, the fastest 800-mile express horse couldn't even match half of this. And this isn't even the fastest. High-speed trains can reach 350. Planes can reach 900. I once fought a battle on the Yangtze River against Chen Yuliang. His ships were bigger than mine, and he had more men than me. I thought for sure I was going to lose. Then suddenly, a strong wind blew. My ships were with the wind, his ships were against it. That was the only reason I won. For all these years, I have always wondered, if there hadn't been that wine that day, what would it have been like? Well, now you know. Yingshan Prefecture. This is from the Fenshan Hall. Grandma Huan, look, this leaf is so big. Xiangying, this place right here, is where your imperial grandfather used to live. Then why are there no houses here? Beneath this glass is my Fenshan Hall. It was 9 bays wide and 5 bays deep, symbolizing the supreme status of the emperor. The building that was once above is already gone. This thing burned for 3 years back then. After I ascended the throne, the first thing I did was build the imperial palace. The kins for firing the glazed tiles were right under Juba Mountain. You even remember these details. I remember every single tile. Then, is my mausoleum still there? The Ming Dynasty Mausoleum is now a World Cultural Heritage Site. It is located at the southern foot of Purple Mountain. I was originally a commoner. The world was in great chaos. I led my troops across the river to eliminate the chaos and stabilize the world. I was 49 years old when I wrote that memorial. Now I am 65. 65. Father, is it true that this elephant is so big? It is carved from stone. Your imperial grandfather had it carved and placed here to guard the gates of the imperial tomb. How long has it been guarding it? Over 600 years. Dear, I always thought that after 100 years, I would be buried with you, and we would be husband and wife again in the next life. Now I know that I have been dead for over 600 years, and you have been keeping me company all this time. This city gate was built by my order. 3 walled cities, 4 city gates, each one equipped to the 1,000-pound heavy gate. If the enemy charged in, we would drop the gate and shut the doors to beat the dogs inside. Shut the doors to beat the dogs. Shopkeeper, has this city gate ever been breached in the last 600 years? It was breached during the Taiping Rebellion. But it was only because the weaponry was so vastly different. It wasn't because this gate wasn't strong enough. Father, the gate you built has guarded this city for 600 years. That is enough. Shopkeeper, I heard that the Qinhui River 600 years later has another name. It is called the River of Love. How did you find that out? You looked at your phone last night. A woman said it in there. She said, if you come to Nanjing and don't visit the Qinhui River, it is like not having been in love at all. Come, let's go get something to eat. The snacks at the Confucius Temple are very famous. Duck blood vermicelli soup, salted duck, crab roe bones, plum blossom cakes. They had everything. Ha ha ha. This soup is so savory. Even more savory, and the soup from my imperial kitchen. This is made from mung beans, and this is made from sweet potato starch. Sweet potatoes were only introduced to China in the mid to late Ming Dynasty. You didn't have them back in your time. It is delicious, and there is water inside. That is soup, not water. Eat slowly. No one is going to take it from you. Ha ha ha. Ancient people believed that the sky was round and the earth was square, that the stars in the sky were the eyes of the gods. But we know now that stars are planets located very, very far away from us. He said the stars are not the eyes of the gods. I heard him. Every planet has its own story, and by hour. Back when I ascended the throne, the astrology bureau said the Polaris star was bright, which was a very auspicious sign. I believed it. Then later, the crown prince was gone, and the empress was gone too. I asked the imperial astronomer again how the Polaris star was. He said it was just as bright as before. At that moment, I truly wanted to kill that imperial astronomer. But in the end, I did not act. Because I knew he was not trying to deceive me. He truly did not know anything at all. I have struggled my whole life. Struggled against heaven, against earth, against people, only to realize in the end that heaven is not heaven, earth is not earth, and people are not entirely people. But there is one thing I did not get wrong. I let the common people have enough to eat. That is true. Imperial grandfather, there are stars below us too. Those are not stars. Those are families. Shopkeeper, I will remember everything from today for the rest of my life. Don't just remember it. After you go back, change what needs to be changed. Keep what should be kept. After I go back, 2 years later. Should I tell others about what I saw and heard today? If I told them about buildings towering into the clouds, and metal carriages that run without oxen or horses, what would they think? They would think I've gone mad, not mad, but that the emperor has been bewitched and has fallen ill. By then, no one would believe what you say, and you wouldn't be able to achieve what you want to do. So, you mean I shouldn't say anything at all? It will be very lonely, but you must get used to it. I'm used to it as well. I have worn this jade pendant for 30 years. Back when I was fighting Chen Yuliang, an arrow flew straight at my chest, and it was this that blocked it for me. Look. There is still a crack on it. This item is too valuable. You saved my grandson's life, and you think a piece of broken stone I give you is too valuable. Keep it. Whenever you encounter difficulties in the future, look at this jade pendant. Even though I cannot help you, I know you can carry through it on your own. Xiangying, after you go back, eat well and sleep well, and listen to what imperial grandfather and imperial grandmother say. Big brother, I will come back to play with you again. Shopkeeper, I am leaving. Take care. Your Majesty the Emperor, take care. Shopkeeper, take care. Shopkeeper. This is the payment for the meat. After I go back, the first thing I will do is have someone study the refrigerator from the shop. If we cannot build it, I will come back to find you, Zhu Chanbao. Take care, Chanbao.